click on the subscribe button, especially the bell on the right side. Otherwise, you will miss the latest videos.
Okay. Welcome to Saptarshi's Astrology. Once again, we have with us Mr. L. Satyanarayan all the way from Chennai. And today is the third session with him regarding the topic Nakshatra Board Astrology. So, sir, welcome once again to our channel. And
Namaskar, namaskar.
what is there for us in this session? Over
Yes,
to you.
sir. Now I will give you a small introduction about nakshatra birds. Okay, it is like this. Sages have given for every nakshatra, they have given trees, animals, and birds. Trees represent past life or past, animals represent present,
Okay.
and birds represent future. For those who, everybody is working only to have a good future. Okay, future life you take, okay, future in this life, okay, everything. These remedies I have gone through many Puranas, Sthala Puranas, and others, and I have gathered. Okay, in one book called Vinoda Jodhidam, Vichitra Jodhidam. Okay, that book is very, very good book. In that book only, I got only one sentence. Trees represent past, animals represent present, and birds represent future. But he has not dealt how we have to handle the birds. Okay. Now I will we will go for the PPT.
Sure, sir. Let me share the screen. Is it visible to you, sir?
Yes, sir. It is visible. Here you can remove the side. Okay.
Yeah.
Good. Pranams to my spiritual gurus, Sri Chariji Maharaj and Kamaleshji Maharaj. Pranams to my astrology guru, Sri S. Bhaskar. Pranams to my parents, Mr. Lakshmi Narayanan and Srimati Janaki. Pranams to my Kula Devada, Guru Devada, Rama Devada, Ishtu Devada, Ishta Devada, and my Pitrus. My pranams to Sri Sabdarishi Astrology, Sunil John, Mr. Sunil John, and Mr. Dinesh Tambi. Thank you. Now I will tell from sir, Mr. Dinesh Tambi, you go from the first slide.
Sure.
Let them. I am not going to explain the methods I have adopted. I have already explained all these things in my previous two videos.
Sure.
Now I will only show the slides for 30 seconds. This list of birds I have taken from Periya Varishadinur. It is an ancient Tamil classic in astrology. Next.
Shall I move on to the next, sir?
Next we will go. I'm going to give only small That's all. Introduction. Okay,
Yeah.
next.
Next.
Okay, methodology used, and I have given here.
Okay, next.
Next. This is the list of birds as per Shastras for each nakshatra, and also Tamil name and English name I have given. Utility of nakshatra bird. Here, plants means plants give seeds. Past karma is like seed, which bring fruits in this janma. Animals, we are like animals. We have to evolve from likes and dislikes. Present life, change ourselves. Birds, our souls migrate from one life to another life like birds. So birds for the temples, whatever temple I am suggesting, if you go to that temple, your future will be bright. Okay, it is like this. Next.
I think we have already discussed about this method to use nakshatra birds and all.
Okay, so next we are only projecting the slides.
Yeah. So for our viewers, we would be sharing the links of the previous nakshatras in this video. So you can get the links right from Ashwini. We have finished till Ashlesha. So you can refer to those two links. So starting with Magha, sir, all yours.
Magha nakshatra and Purva Palguni nakshatra. This is as per Tamil, this is on and pen kalugu. Okay, male and female eagles. Okay, next slide. Pray to Lord Kalugusala Murti. Okay, Lord in Kalugumalai. Lord Kalugusala Murti is none other than Muruga. This temple is closely related to Ramayana. When Rama saw Jadayu, he told he was very much wounded by Ravana. And after telling the Ravana only took Sita, abducted Sita, he gave some information to Rama and died. Rama did funeral rites to Jadayu, and this information, the death of Jadayu was not known to Sambadi at that time, his brother. Afterwards, Sambadi came to Lord Rama and asked, I have not done funeral rites to Jadayu, my brother, and I am a sinner. What to do? Lord Rama told, you go to this Kalugumalai and do penance. And this Sambadi also went to Kalugumalai and did penance. At that time, Lord Muruga waged war against Surapatma. Okay, and Sambadi helped Lord Muruga to kill this Taragasura, who is the brother of Surapatma, and also he only showed him where the Surapatma was hiding during the battle. This made the Lord Muruga easy to kill Surapatma. But by this, Lord Muruga was very happy, and he gave liberation or mukti to Sambadi. Okay, here this Jadayu is called Kalugu Munivar. Kalugu Munivar saint. Kalugu means eagle, eagle saint. This temple is very useful for Magha and Purva Palguni, and they can go to this temple and offer their prayers and have the beneficial results. Next one. There is yet another temple known as uh, Vedagiriswarar temple in Tirukkalukundram near Chengalpet in Tamil Nadu. Here, it is in this temple there is a big lake which is also called Pakshi Tirtham. Two sacred eagles. Nowadays, whether it is coming or not, I don't know. Before 20 or 30 years, 20 years, it used to come daily in the noon at the Abhijit Muhurta, and the priest will offer food for the eagles. Okay, and those eagles will take the food and they will fly away. It is believed they will go to Rameshwaram, and then first they will go to Kashi and take bath and eat their food in the Tirukkalukundram, and then go to Rameshwaram. Daily it is. The two Kalugu, okay, the two Kalugu are two eagles. Next slide. Two sages, Pusha and Vriddha, perform severe penance towards Lord Shiva. And Lord was very much pleased, and he granted them the Sayuja. Sayuja, you see, there are 4 steps I want to explain. You see, I heard one lecture given by a great scholar. Okay, his name is I've forgotten. Great scholar, some great scholar. Okay. There he explained there are 4 steps. First step is Saloga. Next comes Samibhya. Next comes Sayuja. Next comes Sarupa. If a great saint takes birth in this mortal world, at that time, if we take birth, then we are Punyavan. We are Punyavan, we are gifted. Okay? It is called Saloka. But there are many other form of writings also, but I like his speech. So Hari Krishnan, his name is Hari Krishnan, Mr. Hari Krishnan from Coimbatore. Next, if a great saint takes place in this birth, and only gifted few, very gifted few will be able to know him and will go near him and have his darshan. Okay, this is called Samibhya, and they will be near him. Some few people, some 1,000 people will be there. And out of these 1,000 people, some few people only will be following him in all respects. Okay, they will be meditating, and they will have complete mergence with their guru. Okay, complete mergence with their guru. That is called Sayuja. It is known as Layavastha. Okay, but only 1 or 2 persons. Okay, the master itself will start meditating on his Shishya. Okay, master will meditate on his Shishya to transmit all his powers or something like this, every spirituality. In that case, there will be a complete Layavastha, and there won't be any difference between the master and the Shishya. At that time, the Shishya will become, his whole physical body will become like his master. That is called Sarupa. Okay, this is the last. Okay, if you become like Lord Shiva, like Siddhas, then it is Sarupa. It is become like this. Okay, at that time, Lord Shiva refused to give Sarupa, only he granted Sayuja. But the 2 saints were very adamant. We want only Sarupa, they told. Nothing doing, and he got angry. Shiva got angry. You two become eagles and go to the earth. He cursed them. Okay. These 2 eagles then became Shambhu and Adi, and they used to come to this Vedapuriswarar temple and offer their prayers. and take food and go. It is the temple. Okay. In this temple only, the Shanku, no, this Valampuri Shanku, or I don't know how to express the conch, right hand curl conch or something like this. Valampuri Shanku.
Yeah, they call it Vamavarti and Dakshinavarti. These are the two types of conch shells.
I feel that which is right-handed, right?
Right-handed is a Dakshinavarti, is a right-handed one. And the left
Dakshinavarti is very rare. Okay.
Yes, very rare, very rare.
In this lake or in this temple tank, no, once in 12 years, okay, a conch will come and they will take. Okay, once in 12 years. Now also, some few years back, they have taken one conch shell.
Great.
Okay, it is very rare. It is not in sea. It is now also before 4 or 5 years, they have taken one shell. Every 12 years they used to get.
Okay.
Next. Anything, sir?
So next is Uttara Falguni. Before that, as you say, the Magha Nakshatra itself is very mighty. In the word Magha itself, if you translate it, it would be a mighty nakshatra, right? So the people born under Magha have those leadership qualities. They are very mighty, and they are the representative of their ancestral clan. For example, Magha, if you look at the deity of the Magha, is again Pitris, right? So they have some or the other predominant trait of their ancestors. Maybe in the family, somebody is a good cook. So again, that quality would be there in those Magha people. Or suppose anybody is having certain vidya, they are maybe in the Jyotisha, or maybe any archery, or maybe drawing, painting, whatever it is. Because again, if you look at the Kalapurush horoscope, the Magha comes in the 5th house of again the co-curricular activities, your hobbies, your fame, name, right? These kind of things. So again, it is very connected to the Pitris, and as it is a very mighty nakshatra, the birds also represent that mightiness, as you has already depicted in the pictorial form, right? So that synchronicity is there. Now we'll move to the next Uttara Falguni, and then I'll comment about the Purva Falguni and Uttara Falguni together, because it's a different set altogether. The first comes Magha, and then Purva Falguni and Uttara Falguni is one set. So we'll look at the Uttara Falguni first, and then I'll comment about the two together, whatever little bit I know.
Uttara Falguni Nakshatra. Kiluvai bird in Tamil, it is also called teal. It will have 3 colors or 4 colors. It's a colorful bird. The teal, the word, no, it is used in picture tube in the television. In the before this time, no, they used to have picture tube, and the picture tube will have 3 guns, RGB.
Okay.
RGB. From this bird only, the picture tube they are given teal.
Okay.
Some connection is there. I have studied.
Correct.
Okay. It is a very, very beautiful bird, and it is known as this bird in Tamil. It is known as Kiluvai. Okay. There is next. We will go to next slide. Okay. This Kiluvai, there is a tree also known as Kiluvai. Okay. And pray Lord Kadaimudinadar and Mother Abhirami. Pray Lord Kadaimudinadar and Mother Abhirami, Kirayur, Nagapatnam. Here, Sthala Variksham is Kiluvai tree. I don't find any, or probably maybe there in somewhere else, but I am unable to find Kiluvai bird in any Puranas. Okay, so I am unable to match it. But the identity, the tree name Kiluvai and the bird name Kiluvai is identical. The spelling is also same. So I have taken this. I have taken only the similarity in word. Here, Lord Shiva removed the curse of Lord Brahma under a Kilivai tree, and he is called Kilivai Nadar. This village is also called Kilivayur. Kilivayur in olden days now changed to Kilayur. That's all.
These are the only two slides, right? For Uttara
Yeah,
Falguni.
that's all. I told you, no, I am unable to find any stories or any mythology regarding this Kilivai in Puranas.
Okay, okay. So basically, what I see from the Purva Falguni and Uttara Falguni perspective is, right, these are the two nakshatra which are very good nakshatra whenever the marriage is concerned, right? So this is again, if you look at Meenakshi Amman temple, right? So every year there would be a marriage of Meenakshi Amman and Sundareshwara. Lord Sundareshwara is basically a form of Shiva, because I've visited that Madurai Meenakshi Amman temple and I visited some localites. So there would be certain tithis where that marriage ceremony will happen, right? And specifically, if anybody is having certain affliction with Purva Falguni or Uttara Falguni, attend that marriage or give a donation or as in whatever they could in that entire ceremony, right? They would get benefited. Specifically, these are the two nakshatra which are linked to the fifth house. Again, the fifth house is again the house of Purva Punya. It is also very essential house pertaining to the marriage because it is also called as the Pranaya Sthana. If you look at from the seventh house, it is the 11th house, right? 11th house is again of the gain, right? So it's the gain from the marriage or the marital relationships, or you can say from the business, right? Because it is coming 11th to the 7th. So the people who are having certain affliction in the Leo sign, maybe a Saturn placement, maybe Rahu placement, Ketu, whatever it is, having certain troubles. The remedy for these two nakshatras, specifically Purva Falguni and Uttara Falguni, more so ever for the Uttara Falguni, is support the marriage of the people, specifically the downtrodden class who don't have the money to get married, right? So specifically in our part in our natives, in, religious trust who conducts mass marriages of the villages, as in the people come together around 18-20 brides and grooms will come together, they will finalize a date, and there would be a mass marriage which would be happening, right, on a proper mahurata. So participate in these kinds of marriages, support these kind of marriages, right? Specifically the people who want to get married, right? And they are facing certain hurdles, maybe from the parent side or maybe some monetary issues or otherwise, right? The moment you would support these kind of activities, your Purva Falguni and Uttara Falguni will get activated. And if anything malefic influence is there on the nakshatra and you are facing a repercussion of that, would get nullified, or at least would reduce its intensity. So this is my observation. The viewers can use their discretion and can do this remedy. So these are the remedy for the Purva Falguni, Uttara Falguni altogether from the nakshatra perspective.
Excellent. You see, only in the month of Falguni, or when the sun is in when the Narayana sun in the what? Pisces. Pisces. And in Uttara Falguni nakshatra, okay, Lord Shiva married Mother Parvati. And you see, many divine marriages happened only on that particular day.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So Lord Muruga marriage was taken place in that time only. Many marriages, even I feel Rukmani and Lord Krishna also married in this nakshatra. So it is very, very auspicious nakshatra.
Very
okay. I feel on Uttara nakshatra, Uttara Falguni, in Tamil we used to call Uttram. Okay, in Uttara Palguni Nakshatra, if they go to the temple, okay, Shiva temple, and offer their prayers, okay, they will have their, they will derive the benefits, whatever their prayers is. It is like this.
Even if you look at the symbol of these two nakshatra, Purva Falguni and Uttara Falguni, it's a cot. The front two legs of the cot and the back two legs of the cots, right? So again, the cot is again a representation of our bedroom, and specifically the bedroom is again associated with the marital union of feminine and the masculine, Ardhanarishvara, right? So that that concept is again predominantly seen in these two nakshatra. So specifically, Uttara Falguni nakshatra is very auspicious as far as the marriage union is concerned, right? So can we move on to the Hasta nakshatra, sir? Sorry, I'm taking your time and
No. I am also learning. Good.
So we'll move on to the Hasta.
Hasta.
What do you
Hasta nakshatra bird is Parundu and Parundu Paravai in Tamil and hawk in English. You see, eagle, this hawk, Rajali, Garuda, everything looks like same, but they are entirely different. Maybe some behavior, some body structure like this. Here, Parundu is given, which is an hawk. Okay.
Absolutely.
Lord Agni Puriswarar. Pray to Lord Agni Puriswarar, Lord Shiva. Lord Shiva is Agni Puriswarar. Shiana is the divine hawk identified with the Agni, who ascends to heaven for bringing Soma to earth with the intention of revitalization of all things that exist in earth. Okay. There are many Agni Puriswarar temple in Tamil Nadu. Okay. You can go to any one of the temple, or Agni, it is very famous, means you can also go to Tiruvannamalai temple and offer your prayers. Okay. You want to tell anything about this Hasta Nakshatra, sir?
Nothing specific, sir. You can move on to Chitra.
Chitra Nakshatra bird is Maram Kotti in Tamil, woodpecker. Okay. For Chitra Nakshatra, the Lord is Vishwakarma. You see, the woodpecker. So next slide. The woodpecker will make hole in the tree for shelter. While creating, it will talk some sound it will be giving. That will be like a chiseling sound of the carpenter. Okay. Pray Lord Vishwakarma in Machulipatnam, Andhra Pradesh. Okay. And there is one Indonesian Puranic story here. An Indonesian carpenter will be making wooden houses for everybody and very beautiful houses, but he will not have any house. When he was traveling somewhere, he heard two persons were chanting, "He is a fool. He is making a house for many people, but he does not own any house, and he had not created any house for himself," like this. After hearing this, he will become very much depressed, or he will feel very shame. I will be ashamed to hear this thing. And what he runs to the forest, and he will ask that his forefathers, and his forefathers will tell, in the next birth you will succeed, or something like this. In the next birth, that carpenter will take birth as a woodpecker, and he will start chiseling each and every tree and create shelter for his family, like this. So woodpecker is carpenter. Carpenter in this thing, no, carpentry is Vishwakarma's work. So Vishwakarma is the lord of Chitra Nakshatra itself, is the deity for Chitra Nakshatra. So I have selected this. And also there are two other birds. Weaving also comes under Chitra Nakshatra. Chitra Nakshatra is a very beautiful nakshatra. There is one weaver bird, okay, and which weaves, that is known as Tukanam Guruvi. It will, that his nest, it will look like this, like a something, and there will be hole, okay. No human can build a nest like this, okay. No human can. There is yet another bird called Tailor bird. It will weave the leaves in such a manner, it will make its nest. Okay, I feel all those two birds also comes under this Chitra Nakshatra, probably.
Correct. So, as you rightly said, Chitra Nakshatra is lauded, or the deity of the Chitra Nakshatra is again the Vishwakarma, and Vishwakarma, who was the celestial carpenter, or the of the divine, right? So he's the one who constructed lots of mentions and all for the deities and god and goddesses. So this nakshatra has very peculiar characteristics connected to the architect. So as Vishwakarma was a celestial architect, I have seen if this nakshatra is associated with the sixth lord or with the 10th lord, or placed in 10th house or 6th house, or some association in D10 also. So the people have inclinations towards going towards the architect field, or something to do with beautification of the house. So interior designing or carpentry or anything which beautifies the house and the premises. This is one particular thing which I have observed about the Chitra Nakshatra. Along with that, this nakshatra is also connected to the Chitragupta. So Chitragupta is the accountant, the celestial accountant of Yamaraj, right? Who used to keep a tally of your purvaka karmas, whether it is bad or good, and so he always maintained that akashic records. So again, this nakshatra natives can have certain inclinations towards to learn about the akashic records or these kind of things, is also what I have seen. Again, the symbol of this nakshatra is again associated with the pearl. Pearl is basically, moti, we call it in Hindi, and it is found in sea. So this is again a very beautiful piece of jewelry. So these people might have some inclinations related to the jewelry, or they have a fascination towards the pearls, different kinds of pearls and all that. Along with that, I also found one story related to this nakshatra of Shabarimala temple and Ayyappa Swami. So I think Ayyappa is a child of Lord Shiva and Mohini avatar of Vishnu. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Yes,
And
true.
and he
True.
incarnated as a Manikantan, right? And there was a story behind it, as in he was there in the forest, and one king saw him. He was childless, and then he picked him up, brought to the kingdom, and he was about to coronate him, or whatever you call it, Raja Abhishek and all, right, to make him a prince. Yeah, Raja Abhishekam of that child as a prince. So during that time, as the child was growing up in the kingdom, he also had one younger brother. So, right, step brother, as you can call it, from
Step
the
brother,
step brother, right? So the queen got very jealous that I have my own child, and why the king is doing a Rajabhishekam of him. So he said she acted like she is some ill, or some ailments she's suffering from, and she declared that only the tigress milk would cure her. So if anybody have the ability to go to the forest and get the milk of a tigress, right? Can that's the only remedy.
To
So
cure the disease.
yeah, to cure the disease. So Manikandan took the challenge. He said, whatever may be the case, she's my mother, and I would go into the forest and will bring the milk of the tigress. So everybody say, tigress is 100 times more aggressive than the tiger. The female tiger or tigress is 100 times more aggressive. And if she's lactating, she's having the cubes and
Milk.
lactating tigress is very aggressive. So don't go. And he took the challenge and he went inside the forest. And here in the mind of that queen, it was like that Manikandan is not going to come back again, because the challenge is such that any tigress could kill him. So, but to the surprise of the entire kingdom, Manikandan came back to the kingdom riding on the tigress.
With the large tigers coming
Yes.
behind him.
Yes, large tigress and all her family, as in the small
Yes.
company of the tigress was along with him.
Yes.
And then he offered the milk of the tigress to his mother
Yes.
and
Mother?
seek her blessings. So the tears started rolling from the kings and the queen and the entire
Yes.
praja or the populations over there. And that time, then the king decided to make a Sabrimala as a temple for this divine son Ayyappa. So that story is somehow connected to Chitra Nakshatra again, because the Chitra natives, I think the animal connected to the Chitra is again tigress, the
Tiger.
tigress. And these natives has that innate ability to work hard, to be very protective about their children, their family. Again, look at the fifth house matters, right? The fifth house is again related to the children. In the natural zodiac, we represent fifth house with the children. And any husband or any wife is more concerned about their children than themselves, whether it is their upbringing, whether it is their health or anything related to that, right? So again, that connection comes. The only thing which I have also unfortunately observed in case of Chitra Nakshatra native is those people have certain issues with the father or mother, maybe some stepmotherly nature, either of them, whether it is from the mother or from the father, not intentionally, but somehow they suffer in that because the same story is there with the Ayyappa, right? As in the Manikantan rather. The mother was, was against him. So maybe you can observe this trait and let us know about the Chitra. So these are my observations about the Chitra.
Very good, excellent. You see, in Tabarimalai, there are many tigers. Really, it is a tiger sanctuary.
Okay.
It is full of the elephants, tigers, cheetahs, or leopards. I don't know. There are many animals. It is a tiger sanctuary. It's a sanctuary. Okay. There are many tigers. Tigers.
Okay. And I think the annual festival at Sabrimala takes place in the month of January. Yeah, in the month of January, when the moon is transiting through Chitra Nakshatra. I think full moon of Chitra, right?
No. It is not like this.
Okay.
When the Pongal day, no? Pongal means when the sun enters Capricorn, the Nirayana sun, Nirayana, not Sayana. Nirayana, I have to tell this thing. Nirayana sun enters Capricorn. The Pongal festival is celebrated. At that time only it is Bagara Jyoti, they used to call something.
Okay. So shall I?
And you see, Ayyappan, Lord Ayyappan took birth on Uttra Palguni Nakshatra. Okay, he is Uttra Palguni.
Okay, great.
Not Chitra Nakshatra.
No, I'm not said that he is born.
No. What your logic is correct, but he took birth in Uttra Palguni Nakshatra, I am saying.
Sure.
Your logic is perfect.
Shall I move on to the next, sir?
Yes, sir. Next we will go.
So next is Swati Nakshatra.
Swati Nakshatra.
Yeah.
Teni. Teni means honey bee or any bees. Okay. Goddess Brahmari, Mother Brahmari or Mother Parvati, the god of bees or the bees of black bees. She is associated with bees, hornets and wasps which cling to her body. Okay. Next slide. This is Nandiswarar. Nandiswarar. You see, Nandiswarar temple. Pray Lord Nandiswarar. Nandiswarar temple is in Adabakam in Chennai. It is near, there is one mount that is called Bringi Malai in the olden days. Now, due to change, they used to call Parangi Malai. Next. There is a store. This Bringi Munivar, there is one sage called Bringi. Okay. He only worships Lord Shiva. He will not worship any other god. Even he will not worship Mother Parvati, Ganesha, Muruga. Nobody else he will pray. He will pay respect and he will pray worship only to Lord Shiva. Okay. When Shiva and Parvati, they were in Kailash, this Bringi Munivar went there and he prayed only Lord Shiva and he wants to go around circumambulate Lord Shiva. So he thought of circumambulating. At that time, no, how to circumambulate? He took the form of bee and in between the gap he went around. In between the form of bee, he went around the Lord Shiva and Mother Parvati. On seeing this, Mother Parvati sat on the lap of Lord Shiva. At that time, what he did know, he took the form of some rat and he somehow or other managed to circumambulate. This made Mother Parvati to get angry. Okay, she cursed him. Okay, you be fleshless. You will not have flesh or something. He became like skeleton. He became like skeleton. You see, like yin yang principle, Shiva Shakti principles, all the hard components are represented by Lord Shiva. Okay, Lord Shiva, you see, Lord Shiva in the form of dance Natraja or any other Ardhanariswara, all these things, it represents sun. Okay, sun is visible, it gives light. Shiva in the form of Linga, it represents Saturn. Okay, Shiva in the form of Linga, it represents Saturn. There is no, it is only a symbolic representation. We cannot find any figure there. Okay, like Saturn is a very dark planet and it is a very remote planet. Even with naked eye, it is very difficult to see it. Okay, this is the thing. Okay, and Lord Shiva took pity on Bringi Munivar and he gave him a third leg. Third leg means he will have 3 legs to stand and to offer his prayers. Okay, here the bones represents Lord Shiva, flesh and blood, which is soft component of our body, represents Mother Parvati. Okay, like this. Next. He is having 3 legs, you see. Lord Shiva gave 3 legs. He was cursed. So,
in many South Indian temples, I have observed this statue of Bringi Muni. I think in Chennai there is a Kapalishwara temple, and I think one of the sculpture it is there because I once upon a time I used to go to the Kapalishwara temple quite frequently, and I have observed this statue somewhere in that premise. Maybe Gopuram, maybe part of Gopuram, but this is very predominantly there.
No. Bringi Munivar is famous. Okay.
Yeah.
Bringi Munivar is famous.
Correct. Here it is here it is 3 legs to the Bringi, and it reminds me of Aja Ekapada.
Ekapada. You see, Ekapada, he will be having only one leg.
One leg, right?
One leg. But you see, Ekapada, it is like Shiva, Vishnu, and Brahma. It is like Trishula.
Correct.
The Ekapada's figure will be like Trishula. Trishulam, no, Ekapadam, but Shiva, Vishnu, Brahma are same. It represents like this.
So Aja Ekapada also is a deity of one of the nakshatra. I think, if I am not wrong, it is with the Purva Bhadrapada. So Purva Bhadrapada is connected to Aja Ekapada, and Aja Ekapada is one of the 11 Rudras. So there are 11 Rudras.
Yes.
Out of that, one of the Rudra is Aja Ekapada, who is a lord of Purva Bhadrapada. So that just clicked my mind looking at those 3 legs.
But he will be having only one leg.
Yeah, he would be having only one leg. So that is Ekapada. Eka means one, and Pada is again the leg. So, yeah.
Next. Lord Madhuvaneswarar. Wait. Pray to Lord Madhuvaneswarar and Mother Madhuvaneswari. Once these devas know, they become scared of asuras, and Lord Shiva made all the devas into bees. Bees means honey bees, and these honey bees worship Lord Shiva in this temple. So this temple is called, this Lord is called Madhuvaneswarar, and goddess is called Madhuvaneswari. This temple is situated in Nannilam, Thiruvarur district, Tamil Nadu. Okay, we will go to Lord Ardhanariswarar. Wait. Pray Lord Ardhanariswarar in Ardhanariswarar temple, Tiruchangodu. There is a Bringi Munivar idol in foot of the hill. Okay, in Tiruchangodu, this Ardhanariswarar temple, which will be in the top of the hill, and the Bringi Munivar idol will be in the front of the foot of the hill. Visaga Nakshatra bird is Chittukuruvi in Tamil and sparrow in English. Everybody will like Chittukuruvi because it is very, very small bird and very beautiful bird. Very beautiful, very beautiful. Next. Pray Lord Dayanideswarar, Vadagurungatturai, Tanjavur, Tamil Nadu. Okay. And Mother Jadabaguda Nayagi. Here, Lord Shiva gave liberation or mukti to a sparrow which worshipped Lord Shiva. Okay. And the Lord Shiva is also called Chitti Lingeswarar. Chitti means Chittu Kuruvi. Chittu means chinna, small. So the name of the Lord itself is Chitti Lingeswarar. Lord, pray Lord Garudalvar in Nachiyar Koil or in any temple, in any Mahavishnu temple, you can see Garudalvar. Garudalvar is called big brother, and Lord Hanuman is called small brother. Next slide. There are 2 Purana stories. Garuda helped the sparrow. Okay. Once a small sparrow laid 4 eggs. It was living near a ocean. The ocean waves took all the 4 eggs when the sparrow went for searching for some food or for something. Okay. After returning, the sparrow came to know that it lost all the 4 legs it laid, and it asked the Samudra Rajan to give back all those 4 eggs. But Samudra Rajan did not answer, or it did not took care of that sparrow. On seeing this, the sparrow got angry. Okay. And it started picking one drop of water and placing it somewhere, picking another drop of water and placing it somewhere. The intention of the sparrow is to drain the samudra or drain the ocean. Okay. The peculiar activity of the sparrow was noticed by Garuda. It came to the sparrow and asked, what you are doing? You are taking one drop of water and putting it in the land, and what you are doing? And the sparrow told the whole story, and taking pity on the sparrow, Garuda went to Samudra Rajan and ordered Samudra Rajan to give back all those 4 eggs to the sparrow. If he is not going to give, then Garuda told that I will drain the whole ocean. On seeing his mighty, Samudra Rajan gave all the 4 eggs to the sparrow. By this, Garuda helped the sparrow. Next. There is yet another Puranic myth connected with the sparrow and Garuda. No, next, before the previous slide. Okay. This is yet another story or mythology from Purana. Okay. All the gods and goddesses was assembled in Mount Kailash to see Lord Shiva and Mother Parvati. At that time, sparrow was singing at the gate of Mount Kailash. Okay. In that, Mahavishnu came, Brahma came, Garuda came, Lord Yamaraj came, Indra came, everybody was there. Okay. Suddenly, Yamaraj turned towards the gate and saw the sparrow and strinked his forehead. On seeing this, okay, Lord Garuda guessed that Yamaraj is going to kill is going to take the life of the small sparrow. So he immediately took the sparrow some 300 or 400 kilometers away somewhere, I don't know, somewhere near, he dropped the sparrow near Pippalada Ashram, Pippalada, sage Pippalada Ashramam, in a mango tree where a python was staying. Okay, without knowing the python, this Garuda dropped the sparrow there. On returning, he had the conversation. Lord Yama, god of death, was conversing with someone. I was thinking how to make the sparrow to go to that 300-400 kilometers away ashram near the python. I was thinking how it will happen. But this Garuda helped me, and he took the sparrow to the Pippaladas ashram, like that. He heard the conversation. Immediately he realized, and Garuda prayed Lord Shiva to help the sparrow from Lord Yamaraj. And Shiva also saved sparrow's life. By this, Garuda helped the sparrow. So, the Swadhi Nakshatra people can pray Lord Garuda also. Lord Garuda Alvar. Okay. Anything you have to tell, sir?
I think, sir, there is one more temple, right?
Yes, one more temple, yes.
Yeah, I'll tell you after this.
Arulmigu Sri Chittukuruvi Kaliamman temple. Pray to Arulmigu Sri Chittukuruvi Kaliamman temple at Simmakkal, Madurai, Tamil Nadu. Sparrows were found in that region since there were many grain traders. Okay. Once in the year 1960, a freedom fighter known as Govinda Swami had a peculiar dream where a sparrow appeared and told him to build a temple for Kali near Simmakkal, Madurai. This Mr. Govinda Swami, freedom fighter, also built a temple for Kali Devi, Mother Kali Devi in that Simmakal and named as Arulmigu Sri Chittukurvi Kali Amman temple. It is there in Madurai. They can go and pray here also, Swadhi Nakshatra people. Anything to say, sir? Anything you have to say about Swadhi Nakshatra, Mr. Dinesh Tambi?
Yes. So we were talking about Vishakha Nakshatra, not Swati. Swati we have finished. Right?
Vishakha Nakshatra, yes, Vishakha Nakshatra.
Yeah, just 1 second. So Vishakha Nakshatra is a nakshatra whenever it enters into the Scorpio sign, the moon gets debilitated at 3 degrees of Scorpio. So this is the nakshatra where the moon get debilitated. And as you can see the slide of Aril Migu Shri Chittu Kurvi, right? So here I think the salt is given as a donation or as a remedy. If correct me if I'm wrong, because somebody has told me that they offer salt to this.
Yes, for the pimples and for the some skin disease, they used to offer salts.
Correct. So this is one remedy. And specifically, if you look at the Vishakha Nakshatra where the moon get debilitated, moon is again associated somehow it has a connection with the hormonal level of the females. And most of the time, these pimples are also seen in females in the face area or in the surroundings.
Yes.
Right? And salt again is connected to the moon, right? Moon is again connected to the sea and the salt element. So I was just trying to connect the dot of Vishakha, moon debilitated. Then
goddess is known to cure lumps. Some big lumps or some pimples will be there. No, devotees used to offer salt in this temple. Yes, I have forgotten to say this.
Correct. Along with that, I would like to tell about the animal associated with Vishakha Nakshatra, because earlier in the Chitra Nakshatra we have seen the female tigress as the animal. Now coming to the Vishakha, the animal for Vishakha is a male tiger, right? So again, there is a story associated with male tiger which I remember. As there was a sage or there was a yogi, who was a ardent devotee of Lord Shiva. He was so particular in his worship of Shiva. He used to wake up early in the morning in the Brahma Muhurtam time, and go to the forest and used to collect the flowers which are untouched by bees, untouched by butterflies, and any other creature or insect. He used to pick them up, right? Collect it, because he has to go a long way to find out these kind of virgin flowers, as you can call it. And then he used to offer it on the Shivalingam, right? So he was he was getting older, right? It was very difficult for him to go to the forest, waking up early in the morning and collecting those flowers. So he worshipped Lord Shiva, and he asked him, God, please give me the legs of the tiger, so that there would be lots of strength in my legs. At least give me the strength in my legs, so that I can go to the long distance and bring those flowers and offer it to you. So that that night, I think the Lord Shiva appeared in his dream and bless him that so it be. And he woke up in the morning with both the legs similar to that of tiger, right? So people started calling him Vyaghrapada. The word Vyaghra is associated with tiger, and Pada is a leg. So that is the story of Vyaghrapada Muni, or sage Vyaghrapada.
It's also called Vengiswarar. Okay. This temple is near my house only in Chennai. Really? It is in Vadapaini. Okay. It is some 1 or 2 kilometers away from my house.
Okay.
You see, this Vengai means tiger, puli.
Okay.
Puli. He used to, his hands became hands and legs became like a tiger, so that he can climb the tree and get the flowers. When he get aged only, he prayed like that.
Correct. Okay.
That temple is near my house only. Very famous temple, very ancient temple.
Great.
You see, in the temple, goddess Santanayagi is there. You see, if you sit in front of her,
Okay.
that's all. Whatever prayers
Mhm.
you will, but genuine prayers,
Okay.
that's all. You will get it. Not whatever maybe the planet, this planet is going, that planet. Nothing, no planet, no nothing. In front of Lord Shiva and Mother Parvati, where is the planet? Nothing,
Correct.
no planet, no nothing. If it is a genuine one, you will get. Okay?
Okay.
It is like this.
Next time my trip to Chennai will go to many temples, and this would be one of them nearby your house.
I will take you, don't worry.
One more story regarding Vishakha Nakshatra. Vishakha Nakshatra is again connected somehow to the curse the Indra got, right? When he was also known as Sahastra Nayana. Before that, he was cursed by Gautama Rishi for misbehaving or with the Ahilya, his wife, and Gautama Rishi came to know it is the Indra who has done this thing, and he cursed Indra that you will get 100 vaginas on your entire bodies, right? So thousand, sorry, thousand vaginas or the female genital organs on your entire body. And he prayed to him, Gautama Rishi, and say, I would be defamed if anybody looked at me with those 1,000 female genitals on my body. Again, look at the Vishakha is in the Scorpio nakshatra, which is in the eighth house. Eighth house is again the genital organs and related. So how the things and how the stories are connected. So that's why in this particular nakshatra I'm bringing that topic again. So then he again worshipped, I think, Lord Shiva, if I'm not wrong, and he blessed him that your vaginas will get converted into the eyes, and been known as a Sahastra Nayana. So I have a painting of Lord Indra with 1,000 eyes painted. Very beautiful painting. Someday I'll share it with you. So that connects to the Vishakha Nakshatra. So again, the Vishakha natives are the natives, specifically though the moon is debilitated. These people have certain sexual tendencies, if not tamed properly, can go in a wrong direction. And if can tamed properly, they can become similar to Vyaghrapada Muni. So the two contrast stories of Vishakha, very much devoted, to a particular things. Again, Vishakha is again the Vishakha Sakhi is one of the friends of Radharani, as we call it, right? She was the Sakhi, the best friend of Radharani in Vrindavan, right? So again, that connection is there where people wants to get cling to or want to contribute for a particular relationship, or for example, Indra. It went wrong, but he did the penance and got those vaginas converted into eyes, right? So that kind of nature or that kind of concentration was necessary. That sadhana, because eighth house is again the house of sadhana, right? So these people can very good sadhana, meditation wise. Vishakha nakshatra is a very good nakshatra. Though moon is debilitated, right? But Vishakha people, if they do meditations, pranayama and all, they can really do well in their life. The Vyaghrapada Muni is again an example of that. So this is all from my side regarding Vishakha.
Excellent.
Thank you.
Excellent. Next, Anuradha Nakshatra bird is Vanampadi or Skylark. Vanampadi is a songbird. It used to give rhythmic music. It used to give some rhythmic music, which is very, very nice to hear. And it is similar to Kuil. Kuil means cuckoo bird. But Vanampadi is different from cuckoo. Okay, cuckoo also is a songbird which used to give very good rhythmic music or sound. Okay, it is like this. And cuckoo is called nightingale. Vanampadi is more superior than cuckoo in producing the rhythmic music. Okay, let us go. Larks are known for their melodious singing. They also sing while flying, unlike most other birds who sing when perched. Larks are also very good mimics of other birds' songs. They used to mimicry. They do some mimicry, I feel so. Next slide. Kokila, you see, Kokila in Tamil, it is also called Kuyil, a bird which sings. Okay, Kuyil is a bird which sings. Okay, Kuyil is nothing but nightingale or cuckoo bird. Okay, both Kuyil and Vanambadi are birds which produces rhythmic sound. So I have taken Kuyil and Vanambadi are similar birds, but not same birds. It is out of similarity I have taken it. Okay, next slide. In pray, Lord Shiva in Tirumanamcheri, Mailaduturai, and his concert is Gokilambal. Okay, and Udvakanadar is also called Kalyana Sundara. In this Tirumanamcheri only, divine marriage between Lord Shiva and Mother Parvati took place, and it was conducted by Lord Mahavishnu. It is a very, very sacred place. In this Thalam, it is a ancient Thalam, and it is a Padal Petra Thalam sung by Tirunavukarsar and Manikavachakar. When those who are having, there is one remedy in this temple. Mostly everybody in Tamil Nadu, they used to go to this temple when there is a delay in getting marriage. When there is a delay, when you don't get a good bridegroom or bride, if the marriage is getting delayed, they used to go to this temple, and there is a special these procedures. They used to pray the Lord and get the flower garland, okay, to the house. After getting the flower garland, they used to go at another time. They have to go to the temple and put a new flower garland, and something like this. The ritual is practiced. Okay, and the Tirumanamcheri is a very famous temple. Mother Gokilambal is found in many places in many temples. Mother Gokilambal is present. So you can go to any temple like this. Lord Panjanadiswarar. Panjanadi means 5 rivers. Lord Panjanadiswarar in Tiruvayar. Tiruvayar means here 5 rivers are flowing. Saint Tyagaraya, who is the one of the trios in this Carnatic music. He sung songs in this place, it seems, and every year in the month of Margari, they used to conduct a very massive music festival. In that festival, all the singers, very great singers and musicians, they used to come and perform and pray this God and go. It is throughout the day they will be the music songs will be going on in this temple. It is like this. Anything you have to tell, sir?
So Anuradha, the only thing which I would like to tell is Anuradha is nakshatra which comes after Vishakha, right? So again, this nakshatra, if you look at the symbology of the nakshatra, it is a lotus flower, and it is lauded by Mitra. Mitra is one of the Aditya, right? So this entire nakshatra Anuradha is friendly nakshatra. The activities of friendship, socializing, and meeting the people and all. So that can be conducted on the Anuradha nakshatra. The only thing which I have seen from Anuradha Nakshatra, those people have the blind faith, or they can believe any Tom, Dick, and Harry without doing any as in, uh, how should I put it? As in, before conducting any research, or before knowing that person fully, they will just trust that person, right? If Anuradha is afflicted, right? Because if you look at the Radha and the Krishna's love, are completely they are devoted to each other, right? It was a blind faith. So similarly, the Anuradha Nakshatra has this ability, because again, I'm talking about the eighth house of hidden, right? So I have seen Anuradha native. If the Anuradha is afflicted, right? Malefic planet placed in Anuradha, these native have some issues related to the relationships. They basically the trust related issue. The trust can get broken, or they can trust anybody, and then after that, their trust will get broken, and then they will start weeping out, right? So this is one aspect of Anuradha which I would like to put forward. Viewers can check these things and can comment on this. Yes, sir. We'll move to the final nakshatra of today's session, Jyeshtha nakshatra, again lauded by Indra. Sir, over to you. Sir, you are on mute. Sir, you are on mute. Unmute yourself, sir.
Okay.
Yeah, now it's okay.
Jyeshtha Nakshatra bird is Chakravagam. That is Chakravaga bird. That is ruddy goose in English. Pray Lord Chakravageshwarar, Chakrapalli, Tanjore district, Tamil Nadu. Pray Lord Chakravageshwarar and Mother Devanayagi. Okay, in this temple. It is a Padal Petra Sthalam, means many saints have sung about this temple. Okay, like Manika Vachaka, Trivas, Sundara, like this. Okay. Here, a bird, Chakravaga bird, okay, worship Lord Shiva and Mother Parvati and got liberated. So only the Lord is known as Chakravageshwara. Here, Lord Mahavishnu, Chakrayudam, got Chakrayudam, that discus from Lord Shiva. Okay. Here there are Sabda Madas, did their worship. Here in this temple only, Sabda Madas means 7 divine mothers did their worship to Lord Shiva and Mother Parvati. Anything you have to tell, sir?
Yeah, so I think the Jyeshtha nakshatra is again the connection to Lord Ganesha. I would like to emphasize on, because you must be knowing that verse of Gananantva Ganapati Gum Havamahe Kavinantva Kamikavipati Gum Havamahe, and at the end they talks about Jyeshtarajam Brahmanam Brahmanaspat Anaha, right? So Ganapati is a Jyeshtaraj. So the connection of Ganapati with the Jyeshtha nakshatra is very predominant. So specifically all the Ugra nakshatras which are there, for example, so far we have covered Ashlesha. I think we have covered this Jyeshtha, and now the Mula will also come, right, in the next session. So all these Ugra nakshatra, try and worship Lord Ganesha. In the next session, when we'll cover Mula, I'll tell exactly how Lord Ganapati is connected to all these Ugra nakshatras. Specifically, this Jyeshtha I have already talked about, right? Again, this nakshatra is lauded by Lord Indra, right? So those leadership kind of qualities are there, and Ganapati is the ultimate leader, right? Because before conducting any religious event or any puja per se, we first worship Lord Ganapati, and then take his permission and then carry out all the other activities, right? So he needs to be worshipped first. Jeshtha, the word Jeshtha itself indicates the first, right? The Jeshtha
Yes.
brother or the Jeshtha
Mr. Kumaran.
Jeshtha Kumara, right? So he's the elder one, right? So in the family also we give due respect to the elders first, and then in a decreasing order of the age. So for the Jeshtha native, moon in Jeshtha or ascendant in Jeshtha or any malefic in Jeshtha, please worship Lord Ganapati. Recite the prayers. You can sing Atharva Shirsha or recite the Atharva Shirsha on daily basis, and it would yield good results. This is one remedial measures specifically for the Jeshtha. And same thing can be applicable to Ashlesha as well. Coming to Mula, when we'll come to the Mula, I'll talk more about the Mula. But as we have already finished Ashlesha and Jeshtha, I am restricting to these two nakshatras itself, because Ashlesha is also very critical, because the
Yes.
last pada of Ashlesha is again the Gandanta nakshatra, right? It's
Gandanta.
the Gandanta pada. And more so ever, the last pada of Jeshtha and the first pada of Mula,
Mula.
right? Specifically those few minutes, right, are the Abhukta Mula Gandanta. So specifically, if you have the planet in that juncture, or those Sandhi, or you're ascendant in that Gandanta, definitely you should worship Lord Ganpati. So as a Gajanana, or as a Jeshtha Raja. So that is one remedial measures. And with this, we would like to thank Mr. L. Satyanarayan for this wonderful session with us. Thank you so much
Thank you, sir. Thank
for
you, sir.
being with us. And we are waiting for our next session, where we'll cover all the remaining 9 nakshatras, starting from Mula, and we'll finish till Revati, and few more discussion regarding the remedies from the Tamilian traditions. Thank you so much. Sir. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.